Let's make Nigerian Ponmo sauce or peppered Ponmo sauce. Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. This is the Online Cook. Today, as earlier stated, we are making a mouth-watering classic Nigerian Ponmo sauce. This peppered Ponmo is perfect for a party. As a matter of fact, it is a popular snack or street food. So trust me, you will love this. And without wasting much of your time, let's get started. First, I'll clean the white Ponmo in water. I mentioned white pomo because there are two different types of pomo, and I'll explain further much later in the video. After cleaning, I'll set the pomo aside. Then I'll clean the other ingredients that I'll be using for the pomo sauce. I'll be using 1 red long pepper, 2 scotch bonnet peppers, and 1 medium-sized onions. I have already removed the seed in the red long pepper because I don't need it. And now I'll go ahead to peel off the skin of the onions. Then I'll blend everything to a rough texture with 1 cup of water off camera. This is because I don't want this video to be too long before I get into the nitty-gritty of the entire cooking process. So I'll proceed to pour enough cooking oil into my frying pan and allow the oil to heat up for about 5 minutes. As soon as I'm sure about the hotness of the oil, I'll put all the clean white pomo in the hot oil. Perhaps you're looking at this quantity of pomo and you're thinking, this is too much for the cooking oil. No, it's not too much. And as I proceed, you will see exactly what I mean. I love to show you the results and the outcome of all the processes so that you can see for yourself. Now, take a look at what's left of all the pomo you saw earlier. It's smaller now, and the frying pan even looks empty. The reason is because as pomo fries, it shrinks and it becomes smaller. And that's why I said earlier that quantity of pomo was not too much for the cooking oil. You can see that there is so much space even in the frying pan right now. So, as I said earlier, remember I said I was going to explain the reason why I was very specific about white pomo. There are 2 types of pomo. The first one is white pomo that I'm using, and the second one is brown pomo, which is also known as pomo Ijebu. The reason for the difference in color is very simple. White pomo is cleaned with hot water, while brown pomo is cleaned by smoking. So the process of smoking or burning off the hair from the pomo turns it into a brown color. As I continue, now it's time to remove a large portion of the cooking oil because I would not be needing it. And what I have left in the pan is about 10%. I'll proceed to pour in my blended onion, pepper, and red long pepper into the pot. And now I'll season everything just to make sure that the taste is at an optimum level. So I also have to let you know that I blended the pepper with 1 cup of water. I'll season with half tablespoon of salt and 1 stock cube. I'll crumble the stock cube in the pepper mix. Then I'll give it a very good stir before I proceed to put my pomo in. As I said, this recipe or this video is so straightforward and straight to the point because cooking pomo does not require too many ingredients. Just few ingredients. As long as the processes are followed, the result is guaranteed to be very delicious. I'll place all the pomo in the sauce or the pepper mix on fire. Then I'll stir everything up again very well just to ensure that everything sits properly in the sauce. And while I do this, just to ensure that you enjoy what you see, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section to tell me what you think about this, and to also tell me if you have tasted peppered pomo and your experience with eating it. Also, I would love to know what you would like me to post in my next video. If you have any suggestions, of course, I'm open to suggestions. I'll cover the pot or the pan and cook until the liquid dries. Let me show you what it looks like now. This liquid is not really dried, but from the looks of it, the pomo is not soft either. And the essence of cooking till the liquid dries is to ensure that the pomo absorb the liquid enough for it to soften properly. So because the pomo is not properly softened at this point, I will add more water. And that is what we should do. As long as the pomo is not soft enough to be eaten immediately, add more water and keep cooking until the pomo has attained that softness that is preferred. So after adding water, I gave it a very good stir again. Then I'll cover the pot and continue to cook until it gets to that point where I like how soft it is. As a matter of fact, I cooked my pomo on medium heat for a total of 40 minutes. And here is the ingredient of my properly softened pomo ready to be enjoyed. So don't forget one thing about this. You can enjoy this pomo sauce or peppered pomo with rice. You can eat it with yam. Some people even enjoy it with bread. This dish is so versatile. It is easily enjoyed with anything. And one other thing that is easily enjoyed is when you like this video, when you leave your comment, when you share this video, and of course when you subscribe to this channel. Especially if you love to watch Nigerian cooking videos. I post so many cooking videos that you will love. So here is my peppered pomo. And now I'll add just one small ingredient to give it a little bit of, umami flavor. I'd add sliced basil. You can use mint leaves if that's what you have, but I'm using sliced basil. I just give it a stir and just let it sit on medium heat for 1 minute, and that's it. My peppered pomo is ready. By the way, I like to tell you the English name for pomo. In English language or in English, pomo is called cowskin because that's exactly what it is. It is the skin of a cow. So I've come to the end of this video, and here I am just serving up my pomo in a bowl to enjoy on its own, because yes, it is delicious, it is nice, and I just love to enjoy good food. So I like to say this, it's been a privilege, it's been so lovely having you watch this video. Until I post my next video, don't forget to have a great time. Bye.